Woo! Hope you guys are all okay and all good. Welcome to another video, and you were also nice about my hair in Friday's video that I just feel really bad that today I've come on with no hair product in whatsoever. But the truth of the matter is, I have a rehearsal tonight, and for said rehearsal we are doing full costume, and Emmett Forrest doesn't have time for doing his hair or staying in shape, if you know the song Chip on My Shoulder, so I've not done my hair. And, like, it's driving me insane. It's weird for me, but we're getting through it together. I have not done a book haul in the longest time. There are a stack of review copies and books that I have bought up on my shelf, and I have not done a video that is a book haul in actual months. So, at the end of this month, you are going to get a gigantic book haul, but for now, you are getting my US purchases. I went on holiday to America in February and March, and while I was there, Jordan let me go into 2 bookshops. I went into a Books A Million and I went to a Barnes & Noble. And obviously, because I have no self-control, I bought something in both of them. I can't actually remember what I bought in each one. All I know is it was mostly gay stuff. So I'm going to share with you the 4 books that I bought while I was on holiday. The first book that I bought, or the one that I'm actually reading at the moment, is Unhooked by Lisa Maxwell. This is a book that I've had my eye on for quite a long time. Concept seemed really interesting to me. I became a fan of Peter Pan last year, so this, I believe, is a sort of reimagined Peter Pan, reimagined Neverland sort of thing, which I was 100% here for when I read the synopsis. So I have started reading this. It's a bit of a slower burn than I was expecting, but I am intrigued by it. I'm only, how far in am I? I'm 8 chapters in, so I'm not that far in. Bit early for any sort of judgment, but I'm enjoying it so far. I think this is really interesting, and I've heard really good things about it, so there's that too. Really up for some Peter Pan reimaginings. For those of you who don't know, I wrote a short story called The Last Lost Boy, which was featured in the Unburied Fables anthology by Creative Aces. I'll leave a link in the description box below. It was a short story which was a reimagined modern day Peter Pan type of thing. So if you're into that too, I'll leave a link in the description box so you can go and check that out. Otherwise, if you know of any other Peter Pan reimaginings that you would like to send my way, please comment them below. Thanks! The next book that I bought is Symptoms of Being Human by Jeff Garvin. This is a book that I've had on my Amazon wishlist for the longest time, because I've never read a book about someone who's gender fluid before, and that's what this book is about. And again, it's a book that I've heard fantastic things about, so I really wanted to pick it up. Also, I'm in love with this cover, but I've really wanted to read this for a really long time, so when I saw it in a bookshop, I thought, you know what, George? You're in America, so get the book. It tells the story of someone called Riley Kavanagh who is gender fluid, and they speak to a therapist, and the therapist tells them they should start up a blog to kind of get rid of these feelings that they're having of what it's like to lead a normal life, whatever normal means. And in doing so, the blog goes viral and someone discovers who Riley is and threatens to expose them to the entire student body. It sounds a little bit Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, but with gender fluidity instead of being gay, and I'm really excited to read it. I think it sounds absolutely fantastic, and it's another great addition to my ever-growing shelf of queer literature, so this too. And the next 2 are actually books that were on my most anticipated reads of 2017. Yay! Productivity in my spending! The first of those is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Alire Senz. Still don't know if I'm saying that last name right. If you want to give me like a phonetic spelling in the comments, that'd be great. The first day of senior year, everything is about to change. Until this moment, Sal has been certain of his place with his adoptive gay father and their loving Mexican-American family. But now his own history unexpectedly haunts him, and life-altering events force him and his best friend Samantha to confront issues of faith, loss, and grief. Suddenly, Sal's throwing punches, questioning everything, and discovering that he no longer knows who he really is. But if Sal's not who he thought he was, who is he? I was a huge fan of Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, so when I found out that Benjamin had a new book out this year, I thought, you know what? I need it. So that's why I put it on my most anticipated reads list. And again, what actually is weird is that books that I read over here in the UK and that people have not heard of are sitting on teen tables in America. So this book and the next one I'm going to talk about, and Symptoms of Being Human, were all on books that teens are reading tables, which made me feel so great in that teens are picking up these books and reading these books, which is great, and also kind of made me feel a little bit basic in that I'm kind of reading what everyone else is reading, but it's great that people are reading these books. I loved Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. The writing was beautiful, the story itself was heartbreaking. If you've not read that, you definitely should, and I'm really excited to read this. And last but by no means least is At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchison. I have been a fan of Sean David Hutchison since the The 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley. I've not yet read We Are the Ants, which is sitting on my shelf somewhere. I can't see it right now, but it's sitting on my shelf somewhere. And again, it's a case of finding out that he had a new book out, seeing it on the teen table and thinking, George, you're in America, just buy it while it's here. This tells the story of 2 boys called Tommy and Ozzy who are boyfriends until Tommy suddenly vanishes and vanishes from everyone's memory as well. And Ozzy has no idea how he's going to navigate his own universe without Tommy in it, and he has this strange feeling that the universe is shrinking and he's trying to work out exactly what it is that's going on. It's high concept, it's interesting, the writing is sure to be beautiful. I need to do, maybe... Do you remember a while ago I did the LGBT readathon and it was like a week-long thing of just reading queer books? How would you feel if we did another one of those soon? Comment below if we should do an LGBT readathon and I will try and get something going. So there's this too. I really need to catch up on my queer book reading because the pile is growing and I'm not reading enough. So those are the 4 books that I bought while I was on my travels in America. If you've read any of them and want to tell me what they're like, please let me know in the comments box below what you thought. And that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget you can follow me in all my social places in the links in the description box below. Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to put a like on this video if you did, and do subscribe if you want to see more. Have you noticed how I'm getting back on the videos a little bit? I'm doing my best. You got a video every day last week. You privileged bunch. Anyway, that's the end. I hope you guys are all okay and all good. I love all your faces, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!